If you want to make some money online this year, or you're looking to start an online business, this video is for you. You're going to want to lean in. You're going to want to take some notes because we're about to break it down. If you're new here, my name is David Schlais, and along with my business partner, Derek, I've created not one, but two seven-figure businesses online over the last 8 years. Now would be a great time to go ahead and drop a subscribe to the channel. And I want to invite anybody watching this video to light up the comments section down below with any questions that you have throughout the duration of this video. We reply to every single comment on this channel. So drop a comment, you'll get it answered. Now, there are tons of businesses that you can start online. In this video, I'm going to explain to you why one single business rises above all the others when it comes to beginners if you want to make a lot of money online. Now, there are other businesses that are maybe easier to start, but they don't generate the same amount of income in as small of an amount of time as this business model does. So this is the business that I would start this year if I wanted to print online. Now, before we jump into it, who am I and why should you listen to me? Well, my name is David Schlais, and if you're new to this channel, my business partner Derek and I have not only built a seven-figure business, but prior to starting my own business, I helped somebody else grow their business to $40 million per year before that company was acquired in 2016. After that, I decided to go out on my own, start my own business with my business partner Derek, and the rest is history. We started our company back in 2016, and we closed our first client in 14 days, paying us $2,750 per month. To date, I've helped over 1,000 entrepreneurs start their own businesses online. And the most important thing is I've helped them be successful at it. A lot of people sell courses online that never help anybody be successful. We've got over 1,000 people that we helped start successful online businesses. Most importantly for me though, the whole reason why I started these businesses to begin with was I wanted to be able to do whatever I want, whenever I want. And I'm now in a position to do so. Now, here's what I mean by this. Right here in the top left here is a photo of me on a safari in Africa with my wife. I got married this past year. We celebrated by going on a safari to Africa, which was literally the coolest thing that I've ever done in my entire life. Highly recommend it. Saw elephants, saw all sorts of stuff. Was able to plug in, run the remote team the whole time. Here's my wife in Zanzibar on the beach, which was an amazing vacation we took this year. Here's another image in the pool, really awesome hotel that we got to stay at. The top right here was from just a couple weeks ago over the holidays. Took about a 3-week break to see family and then also went to the Oregon coast. Had an amazing Airbnb right on the coast, and this was our view. And you can see here's my laptop, and I was working a little bit during the time that we were there, running my business. And then here you see is my typical office. This is in Tempe, right next to Tempe Town Lake, overlooking the Arizona State campus and a nice beautiful lake there. That's where I work most days when I'm not working from home. And the big reason why I started my business back in 2016 was I wanted to be able to work wherever I could, wherever I wanted to, whenever I wanted to, and if I wanted to. And I've been able to achieve that over the last 8 years growing this seven-figure business, and I'm gonna break it down for you in this video as well. So here's what you're gonna learn in this video when it comes to starting a business online. First of all, I'm gonna break down some of the popular business models and why one is the best for businesses as well as veterans that are looking to print. I'm gonna go over the benefits of this business model compared to others, talk about how easy it is to learn. Going to talk about the sub-niche within this popular business model that's optimized for maximum profitability, because that's where we all want to be. Going to explain a 3-step process that simplifies this model so that literally anybody can do it, no matter your experience level. Going to go over some common questions, and I'm going to explain how to learn this business model completely for free. Lastly, I'll explain some places where you can find mentorship if you're looking for additional help. That are some paid options as well. I'm going to give you those free options first. Now, here's some really popular business models in 2025, and I'm going to explain these to you, but I'm also going to take you through the logic that I thought through with my business partner, Derek, back in 2016 when we were starting our business. Now, many things have changed, and I've taken that into consideration, and you're getting the most up-to-date info on these models, but these are reasons that detracted from us choosing some of these business models and some of the logic behind why we decided to go with the business model that we chose. The first business model that you probably have heard of is drop shipping and e-commerce, okay? There are some very, very, very big drawbacks to this, even though it is a very popular model right now. It can also be a very attractive model, very aspirational model to get started with. But the thing is, it's very, very difficult to start a dropshipping business as a beginner. There's so many things that you need to know in order to be successful. You need to be a master marketer. You need to have budget for ads to bring people to your store, or you need to have some sort of large audience to begin with. And it's just a very, very difficult business to get started with. The other thing that nobody tells you is that there are very, very high upfront costs. Now, with the drop shipping model, what's attractive about it is people say, oh, like you can just have somebody else ship product. You don't have to buy that product until it is shipped out to them. But in order to get traffic to your store, if you don't have thousands or hundreds of thousands of followers already for whatever social media you have, you need to invest in ads, or you need to invest a ton of time in building that audience. Additionally, The biggest drawback, in my opinion, specifically to dropshipping, is dead inventory. Because what they don't tell you is that after that product is shipped from China or wherever it's manufactured and drop shipped to your end customer, if they return it, they ship it back to you. So I have a lot of friends actually here in Arizona that have started dropshipping businesses. And the biggest complaint that they have is, hey, I sold 1,000 iPhone cases last month and 100 of them were returned, which is a 10% return rate. And I have now 100 opened, damaged packages of iPhone cases that I can't do anything with because they're literally damaged goods, right? Nobody talks about that major flaw of dropshipping, and those are sunken costs that you can never get back, and honestly, a ton of waste as well. Now, another popular one that a lot of people are talking about right now is a personal brand. Personal brand is an amazing business model, but there are some drawbacks that you should be aware of. Biggest thing, it's a great long-term option, but it's very difficult to start. You have no guarantee on when your brand is going to grow. Doesn't matter how great your strategy is, you're beholden to the algorithms. Additionally, as somebody who creates a lot of content, has a personal brand, there's ebbs and flows to it. Sometimes we're getting tons of views on our videos, sometimes we're not getting any views on our videos. And that directly correlates to income if you're trying to monetize your personal brand, which can really affect, your predictability when it comes to your revenue. It takes a long time to be able to monetize. You're not going to be able to monetize your personal brand in like the first week of starting it. Takes time to build out that audience. Another really popular model is affiliate marketing. Basically what affiliate marketing is you have an audience, you have an email list, you have an Instagram account, whatever, you got a bunch of followers, and you post about other people's products. And then based on them purchasing that product, you get a commission of it. Okay, I do some affiliate marketing myself. It's a side income source. It's very small, just as a byproduct of YouTube. Like we recommend some tools on here that we use in our business every day. And when people click on our link, we get a small commission for it, but it's definitely not predictable. There's zero predictability to it. And we've got 25 and change thousand followers just on YouTube here alone. Requires an audience of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands to be successful. Like I said, we're at 25,000 followers or subscribers here on YouTube. We make maybe $1,000 per month off of recurring affiliate income. Clearly we aren't big enough to make it our full-time thing, right? $1,000 per month is not going to pay for Derek and I to do much of anything. If you don't have a large audience, it's going to take a long time to make money, if at all. A mistake a lot of people make with affiliate marketing is they think that, hey, I built a theme page or I built some sort of cool Instagram account or something, I'm going to start affiliate marketing, and they find something that has a very high commission, but their audience has zero interest on it because there's a mismatch between their audience and the things that they're trying to affiliate for. So it makes it just a difficult business model to start with unless you're really kind of doing things the right way, but to do it the right way, it takes a lot of time. Another popular business model is freelancing. So maybe you've heard about this. You can freelance through platforms like Upwork or whatever, or do tasks online. There are some big drawbacks to freelancing. While it is a great business model, it has very limited growth potential. You are a business of one. You can only work as many hours as you have in a day. And usually freelancing gigs tend to be lower hourly rates. So they're great for like digital nomads who don't require a lot of income because they're living in like Malaysia or something. It's a very, very difficult business to make a full-time income as a freelancer here in the United States. It also requires a specialized skill set. So if you're, new, you've just graduated high school, you haven't worked in some sort of specialized part of the workforce, it's going to be difficult for you to start freelancing because you don't have a specialized skill set unless you want a VA or something. But typical VA income is like $5 to $15 an hour, which, if you're trying to start an online business, that's definitely not where you want to be. So that brings us to the business model that I want to talk to you guys about today, which in my opinion is the best business model to literally print with online in 2025, which is an SMMA, or a social media marketing agency. That's a business that I run. It's a business that my business partner Derek runs with me. And every year we do about 7 figures per year with our social media marketing agency. I think we actually did quite a bit over that in 2024, but on track to do 7 figures again this year, and we have for the last 3 or 4 years. There's a couple of reasons, in my opinion, why SMMA is the best if you're just getting started online. First of all, it's very easy to learn for beginners. I'm literally going to explain it to you in one slide in this video, and the whole model will make sense. It's very scalable. We've got a team of 25, right? So it's no longer required for Derek and I to do every single part of everything in the business. We've scaled it so that instead of working a ton of hours and making $10,000 per month, we're now working, the same amount of hours, but we're making 7 figures per year. Our business does $100,000 per month because we've been able to scale it because the business model is made to scale. And demand in this industry is exploding. It has never been higher. There is no saturation in the social media marketing agency space. Talk about that a little bit later in the video, but the number of agencies started per year is so outpaced by the number of businesses that are starting, but the number of agencies that is started every year is so dramatically outpaced by the total number of businesses that it's just literally not even close. Demand is so high, people are no longer viewing social media as an option. They know they need to be doing it, and SMMAs help them with that. So why a social media marketing agency? Okay, now there are some big criteria why I think this model is so powerful. I'm gonna break it down. So first of all, high demand. Just to explain this, businesses are no longer wondering if they should be on social media. They're wondering how to do it. They're looking for help. Maybe they've been doing some social. Maybe they're taking it seriously. But there are so many business owners out there that have been doing their own social media that want an expert that can help them do it for them. Okay. In the future, there's going to be two types of businesses. There's going to be businesses that are using social media the right way, and there's going to be businesses that don't exist anymore. Plain and simple. Now, another thing that really drew us to the social media marketing agency model is the fact that it has very low startup costs. I'm going to break down the total costs here for starting an SMMA. First of all, you need a business name, right? And you need a business domain. Okay. So this means www.youragency.com. For most of these, it's $12 for the year for a domain, unless you choose something that's like super popular and already exists and you need to buy the domain for somebody, but I don't recommend you do that. Choose a name, but the .com is available. $12 per year. $5 to $10 per month for a business email. Do that through Google Workspace. $25 to $100 per month for an agency website, depending how fancy the website builder you uses. There's also some that are like $10 per month that you can get started with, but $25 per month is sort of the average for a lot of really great website builders like Squarespace and so on. So your total investment is $50 to $150. Again, depending on the website builder you choose, you're probably going to be around that $50 to literally start your business. You can spend a little bit more and form what is called an LLC and incorporate your business, totally optional, or you can be a sole proprietor and avoid that. Not legal advice, do whatever you want to do, Google which is best for you, but your total investment, again, is rock bottom. And all those businesses that I just told you about on the previous slide also require these same investments. If you go and you start a dropshipping company in an e-commerce store, you're gonna have to buy a domain, you're gonna have to buy a business email, you're gonna have to subscribe to Shopify or whatever, which is gonna cost you per month, plus all the inventory, plus all the other stuff, right? You skip all of that with SMMA because it's a service-based business. You don't have to buy that stuff. Now, another thing that we found incredibly attractive and really the biggest differentiator for the SMMA model when we chose it in 2016 is the fact that it has predictable income. So it's built on what we call recurring revenue, or MRR, monthly recurring revenue. Basically what this means is we bill our clients monthly. So we have a monthly service fee. We have minimum 6-month contract with most of our clients, which means that they're guaranteed to work with us for 6 months, and we're guaranteed that income on a monthly basis for those 6 months. And we charge most of our clients between $5,000 and $15,000 per month. Now, most beginners, you're probably looking at that and you're like, how could I possibly charge that much? Well, you're not going to when you first get started. You're going to charge probably about $1,500, $2,000 per client per month, which is honestly life-changing money. It was for us when we first got started. And it really had the light bulb moment for us where we said, hey, this is something we could build into a full-time income versus just a side hustle. Recurring, predictable income was the secret sauce and why we chose this business model and why it's so powerful. The beauty of this means that once you sign a client, they're with you for as long as you keep them as a client. So as long as you're doing good work and you keep them on board, you're scaling from there. So instead of starting a dropshipping business and having to sell iPhone cases, and you say, okay, I sell, in order to make $10,000 per month, I need to sell 1,000 iPhone cases at $10 per month to make $10,000. And I need to do that month after month after month. Put the work in once, you close the client, and you keep them month after month after month with the social media marketing agency model. Now, another major reason why we landed on the social media marketing agency model is the flexibility. So over on the right-hand side of the screen here, you see me working from my laptop in a bunch of different environments. I can literally take my laptop to any place. As soon as I finish recording this video, actually, I'm gonna go to a coffee shop, spend the afternoon working in a nice aesthetic space. But the flexibility, you can work from anywhere. All you need is a laptop with this business model. All right, so a question that often comes up is how easy is it to learn this business model? Now, I want you to know, in my opinion, SMMA, if I can learn it, it's literally one of the easiest business models to learn. And you likely know more than most business owners in existence. Okay, these are the types of people that you're looking to work with. I think a lot of people, when they think about the SMMA model, they think about like running marketing for like Nike or Costco or like one of these great big brands. That's not what we're trying to do here. We're looking for local businesses that need leads for their business. Think like a local tradesman, think a local electrician, think a local plumber, auto dealership, auto shop, right? These are the types of businesses that we're looking to work with that are simple to work with. Business owners out there don't want to be professional social media marketers, okay? They don't want to run social media for the business. They want to run the business that they're running, right? They're looking for somebody that they can trust, that can work with them. If you're on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, you know more than the average business owner, and they're going to welcome your help, even if you're a total beginner. Thing is, you can learn this business model in a couple of weeks, whether you learn it for free on YouTube, or whether you buy some sort of course, that you can learn it in a couple of weeks and be off to the races and be learning and growing your skill set from there. A question that often comes up as well is, is this something that I can do if I'm super young or super old? Anybody can do this business model. I've seen all sorts of people. I have a coaching school community that I run. We got people in there that are in their 50s and 60s. We just had somebody join who was 14 years old the other day, already has a couple of clients. Like, anybody can run this business. So there's a type of social media marketing agency that we advocate that you run, which is what is called an LGA. I'm going to break down what that is, but LGA stands for Lead Generation Agency. Okay. This is the model that me and my business partner switched to 5 years ago or so. And we've been teaching this model ever since we started running it. It dramatically simplified our business. It made a huge difference. We used to run a complex social media marketing agency. We were visiting clients. We were shooting content all the time. We were helping them with their website. We were running their Twitter. We were running their Instagram, their Facebook page, all these different things. It was super complex, and we switched to an LGA. The old model, it took up all of our time. It wasn't scalable. It was hard to build a team around. And this is what most social media marketing agency owners are doing. This is, if you've heard of this business model before, it's probably what you have heard of. Instead, an LGA focuses on an ultra simple service delivery model, maximizes ROI, and most importantly, it shows measurable money being generated for your clients or a return on their investment with you. What this does is it makes it almost impossible to fire you because you're making the money and it's trackable, okay? Helps you to simplify your business as well, helps you to learn it very quickly and to be able to train a team. Most importantly though, helps you to scale to higher money per month. As soon as we made this change, we went from 40 to 50K per month to about $100,000 per month almost right away as soon as we switched to an LGA. So how does an LGA social media marketing agency work? I'm gonna break it down for you. There's 3 steps. Step 1 is an ad, okay? You take that ad, we've all seen these before. They're on Facebook, they're on Instagram, they're on YouTube, wherever, doesn't matter what channel. You take an ad, you then take it to a lead capture page, right? We wanna work with businesses that need leads, form fill outs. You've signed up for that 7-day free trial for a gym. You've filled out that inquiry for a contractor. We've all seen what a lead form looks like. This is where we drive that traffic to. Then we nurture it on the back end. So we send follow-ups, we send emails, we automate this for our clients using a platform called Go High Level. And we nurture and convert that into a book call, a visit, an appointment, a free trial at the gym, whatever the goal for the campaign or your client is. This is the entire process from start to finish. You set up an ad, you build a lead capture page on a platform called Go High Level, use that same platform, Go High Level, to nurture and convert them on the back end. Now, some common questions that come up when it comes to this business model is how do I get started? There's literally a video in the description down below. It's 30 minutes long. It's helped thousands of people completely for free start their businesses. My business partner, Derek, takes you through it. He's a great teacher. Literally teach you the entire process of starting up your business. And by the end of it, you'll know exactly what to do to get your business started, get your first client. People got insane results from this video. It's completely free. What do you need to get started? All you need is an agency name. Ask ChatGPT for help. Say, I'm going to start an agency. I need help creating a name. It'll walk you through it. You need an agency logo. You can create this for free with tools like Canva, canva.com. It's exactly what we did for our logo. It was literally just a logo template. People actually loved it. They were like, your logo's so cool. Created it for free with Canva. And an agency website. There's a one-click install link for an agency website as well, if you want to check that out in the description down below. You need an agency email. I recommend that you do this through Google Workspace. Again, Derek talks all about all of this in that video. Additionally, you can incorporate your business. You can form an LLC. Again, Google this. It's completely optional, but it does offer some legal protections if you form an LLC. Another question that often comes up is why would business owners that have social media and know how to post on social media pay me to manage their social media? This kind of doesn't make sense when you first think about it, but when you actually think about it, it makes total sense. They just don't want to do it, right? They just don't want to do it, right? So it's actually tax season as of right now. I'm getting my books prepared. Derek and I are getting all of our accountant and all that stuff put together. I don't want to do taxes, so I pay an accountant. It's the exact same thing with social media. If somebody owns a gym, they want to run the gym. They don't want to be managing social media. If they wanted to manage social media, they would have started an agency managing social media, right? So that's why they want to pay you. They want to take it off their plate. They want to free up their time that they're doing social media right now to get somebody that knows what they're doing to help them out with it. Another common question that comes up is the space saturated? I mentioned this earlier in the video. It's not even close. There are literally thousands of agencies started every year. That's a fact, but there are millions of brand new businesses started every year. This means that for every single agency that's started, there are literally thousands and thousands of new businesses being started, plus the millions of businesses that exist out there already. There's a massive pool of people that need help with social media, looking for people like you that can help them with it. Here's a couple places that you can get started completely for free. Here's a couple of options. Subscribe to this channel, drop a subscribe. Hopefully you've learned something in this video. We have hundreds, if not thousands, haven't counted recently, the free videos teaching you everything that you need to know, literally on this channel, completely for free. Drop us a follow on Instagram. I'll link to both of our profiles in the description down below. And then there's some paid options as well. If you want an actionable plan, step-by-step, check out either Grow School. It's a paid community where we have courses in there that literally teach you how to set up your business. There's hundreds of other marketers in there that are total beginners as well as advanced, plus all of our growth coaches there to help you, support you, answer any questions that you have. Another great place is the SMMA Blueprint. I'll link that in the description down below. Got 100 videos taking you through the entire process of starting, growing, and scaling your business completely step-by-step. Over 100 videos plus companion guides walking you through the whole process, taking away all the guesswork. Both of them are linked in the description down below. They're incredible assets that I wish that I had when I was starting my agency with Derek, which is why we created them, to help the next generation of entrepreneurs get their businesses started. That's it for today. I hope that you guys found this video immensely valuable. Let me know what questions you have about the business model, about anything related to online business in the comments down below. We reply to every comment. We'll get back to you. We'll help you out. Check out Grow School. Check out the SMMA Blueprint. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much for watching. And here's that video that I was talking about where Derek walks you through how to set up this business completely step-by-step, completely start to finish.